DistroKid versus cdbaby. This is an honest comparison, non-sponsored video, basically telling you my experiences with cdbaby and with DistroKid and what one might be better for you. If you go throughout this video, you figure out that DistroKid might be a better option for you, I can let you know now that there is a discount link in the description that if you want to sign up for DistroKid, you can get a discount. You don't have to use that link either, but it can give you a discount, and that's just one of the benefits DistroKid has, is their referral program. But let's get into the other strengths and pitfalls of both cdbaby and DistroKid to see which one you might want to use as your music distributor. So what do you want in a music distributor? First thing is you want the music distributor to quickly get your music up online to all the music streaming services and then pay you for what you deserve from the streaming. And then in return, you want them to charge you a fair amount based on what they're doing for you. So let's talk about those three things and compare both DistroKid and cdbaby. So with DistroKid, it's quite simple. They have 3-tier plans. Their first plan is a musician plan, this one ice cream cone, and that's $20 a year. And with that $20 a year, so that's a recurring fee, you can get unlimited songs. So not only one single, you can upload 10 albums if you want. And with this, you only get one artist account, so it can only be you or the other artist name you have. There are some disadvantages with this plan, like you don't get a custom release date. So that's in the Musician Plus plan, and this is the plan I have. Again, you can get unlimited songs with this, but you get a bit more features. For example, the custom label name and release date. I mean, the release date is the more important feature that I think, because if you want to plan your release in the future, you need to set some type of custom release date. So that's a really beneficial thing to have. The next plan is the label plan, where you get the full ice cream truck, and that's essentially if you are an indie label. It's everything that the Musician Plus plan has, but it also has up to 100 artists that you can have. And it's all annual recurring fees, so you only have to play once a year, but you do always have to continue to pay once a year, whether it's the Musician Plus at $36 a year. You just have to continue paying that forever as long as you want to have your music online. There are a couple like add-on features that you can have, and that's like if you want your songs to be monetized on YouTube, or you want your songs to show up on Shazam, or you want to leave DistroKid but you want to have your songs on Spotify forever, you can buy this Leave a Legacy feature too, which is about a $35 one-time annual fee. That's really it for pricing when it comes to DistroKid. Very simple and easy to understand. So with cdbaby, there are no annual fees like there are with DistroKid, and they actually don't have any monthly fees as well. Their cost structure is really you pay a one-time fee whether you're releasing a single or an album, and then on top of that you give a percentage of your royalties to them. For example, let's say you're releasing a single, it's $9.95, and then you would give a 9% commission on any streaming revenue that you get as well. But then again, you'd never have to pay anything after a month or after a year. If you want to release an album, that's $29. On top of these plans, you also get YouTube content monetization already baked into that. So on DistroKid, you had to pay an extra $5 a year on top of this. With cdbaby, it's already included in this package. Not to mention the Facebook and Instagram stories, which are free add-ons on DistroKid as well. They supposed to give you sync licensing for TV, films, and games, and a lot of distributors also promote this on their services, but I've never personally gotten any sync music deals from a music distributor, and I've never known anyone who've gotten sync deals from a music distributor. This usually happens from music supervisors who are actually pitching. So I always see this, but I never want to believe it. Moving on, they have free pre-saves, which DistroKid also has, and I'll get into that in a little bit. It's called Hyperfollow in DistroKid. So that's the standard single cost at about $10 one-time fee, and the standard album cost is about $29 one-time fee. If you want to go a step above that, where you get a little bit more, you can do the pro single at $30 and then the pro album at $70. And the things you get extra on top of that, the big things are this worldwide publishing royalty collection and the direct song registration with global royalty collections societies. So what that means is you don't have to go out and sign up to another service like Songtrust or something else, because CD Baby already has these relationships. So if your song is broadcast somewhere else in the world, then they'll collect those royalties for you and put them in your CD Baby bank. When we look at DistroKid versus CD Baby and their price structures, it's not to say that one is right or wrong or better than the other. It just depends what's good for you. If you want to release 100 songs a year, then with CD Baby you have to pay the $10 every time you want to release a song. With DistroKid, you only have to pay the $20 a year. On top of that though, if you know that those 100 songs are going to get more than 100 million streams, for example, keep in mind that 9% of the royalties you'll get from that you'll have to pay back to CD Baby. If you also know that you're going to get 100 million streams with DistroKid, you keep 100% of those royalties. So you have to do a bit of forecasting to think how many streams you're going to get from your releases and how many songs you also want to release, and that will really help you decide on what platform is better for you. So more songs, higher streams, you probably want to go with DistroKid. Less songs and you're just beginning and you're not discovered yet, and maybe you don't really think you're going to get many streams, CD Baby is probably good for you, because even if you get 10,000 streams, up to even 100,000 streams, a 9% commission off those royalties isn't actually that much in the grand scheme of things. So that's a good segue into the next section really of this comparison video, which is how much do the music distributors pay you? Like I mentioned, DistroKid pays you 100% of the music royalties. CD Baby will take a 9% commission, and that's because they don't charge you an annual fee or a monthly fee at all. That's what you have to think about, whether you want to give up 9% versus paying an annual fee like on DistroKid. Let's move on to the next section, which are features and the feature set of the entire platform between DistroKid and CD Baby. DistroKid, from top to bottom, it is the most simple and easy to use music distributor that I've ever used. I mean, you go onto the website and you'll know what I'm talking about. There's hardly anything there. You just sign up, uploading music right away. There's hardly anything else to click on. Go to CD Baby on the other hand, and there's tons of things going on. There's lots of links, lots of resources, lots of help, it seems. But on top of that, it just adds a bit more complexity to it. So although CD Baby comes with a lot, maybe more resources and maybe more feature sets, it adds a bit more complexity. And at its core, you want your music distributor to get your music online as fast as possible and get you paid. That's really what DistroKid is really, really good for. CD Baby does that, but they take it a step further. And because they're getting that commission from you, they offer you more services. They're incentivized a little bit to have you get millions of streams because they're getting that 9% commission on your music. Let's go to CD Baby and talk about some of the main feature sets. The first one I want to mention is this boost your income section, where they do offer pro publishing administration, social video monetization, which is like the YouTube stuff, and you can license your music. So big things here. If we open those links, this is just like extensive features that don't necessarily need to be in a music distributor, but are offered. Other music distributors do offer this as well, like TuneCore. In its simplicity, DistroKid just does what a music distributor should do, is basically get your music online and get paid. You can do admin, publishing, and licensing with other services that are out there, and you can pay for those too, but CD Baby makes it easy and bakes it into their platform. Another big feature is the promotion of music, like the support they have for artists that CD Baby really promotes. And under this promote your music section, you have Bandzoogle, Here Now, Show.co, internet radio play, custom band merch, a blog, and lots of extra guides and free how-tos on what you should do as a up-and-coming musician, and lots of questions that are unanswered. CD Baby has great resources around that, where DistroKid I found was a bit non-existent on their guides and resources. If you're an artist that likes to print CDs or vinyl, for example, they have the connections and the fulfillment network of printing CDs and vinyl for you. So this is a great feature if you are printing CDs and printing vinyl. If we're comparing it to DistroKid, there's no such thing of CD or vinyl fulfillment warehousing. You have to go and figure that out yourself. So noticeably a lot more features with CD Baby versus DistroKid. We can quickly take a look at the small set of features that DistroKid has, which are still valuable in a way. For example, the one I did want to mention was this hyperfollow link, which is like the show.co link that cdbaby has, which is the custom link where you can send all your audience to. A couple more little cool ones they have are a video generator. They give you free unlimited backups to your music and give you an opportunity to get on their DistroKid playlist. And the referral program, which I mentioned at the beginning, you can sign up to my link in the description and get a discount on your sign up. And then you can also get your own referral link and share it with your friends. I hope this video has helped you at least come to awareness to see which one might be the right fit for you. Let me know in a comment, and other features that I might be missing or have just not said. You can have a listen to all my own music. It's on Spotify and Apple Music and all the streaming services as well. Feel free to subscribe and stick around, and I hope to see you in the next video.